Good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here on this loud seat that I can't seem to sit on properly. Hope you're having a good evening there. I should have myself prepared earlier. Staying cool, hopefully, on this hot day once again as we made it well into the 100s, and unfortunately, it's not going to end anytime soon. So I see we got 27 people watching. Normally, it's higher. I'm not sure why it's so low. Hopefully, it's not because it's me. But feel free to say anything, say hello, ask a question, tell a joke, just type a bunch of letters, whatever. I'll be following along here, obviously on my phone. All right, let's look at the map. So we've got, we had an excessive heat warning today in San Antonio in Bexar County. That has now expired. And tomorrow, as of now, we just have a heat advisory, which still, it's going to be hot. It's not going to be much cooler, maybe a degree cooler. But heat index easily going to be around the 105 area, possibly a little bit higher depending on how high the humidity gets, but not too much humidity tomorrow. Alessandra, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. But you can see where the county is shaded in bright pink. That's where the excessive heat warning is still in effect. The orange ones are the heat advisory counties. And tomorrow is a yellow energy conservation day from CPS Energy, so make sure to try to conserve electricity between the peak heating of the day and evening between 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. And that means try not to use large appliances, things that create a lot of heat, use a lot of electricity. Of course, if you need your air conditioning, use that. Gotta have that, right? I don't know how I would have survived without air conditioning back in the day, before air conditioning. Probably wouldn't know anything different, so you wouldn't know, hey, I'm missing air conditioning. Because there was none. What do you call a parade of rabbits hopping backwards over receding hairline? Not my kind of parade, I won't. Thank you, David. I love that. I'm going to screenshot that. My pleasure, Sonia. My pleasure. All right. It is 97 right now as of the 9 o'clock hour outside here in San Antonio. Unreal. Southeast winds are at 10 miles per hour, so a little bit of a breeze. Humidity on the low side, so it's not too bad outside. If the humidity was high, that would be a different story, in my opinion, or IMO, as the kids say. And we have clear skies to go along with that as well. Barometer pretty much the same as it's been for the past day or so. Hottest Julys in San Antonio. Last year was the hottest. Average high of 101.6. 2009 was a hot one. 2023, that's so far. 100.1, so we're already at number 3. And today we were well above that at about 105, so that's going to be creeping up. So we're easily, we're going to stay up there, I think. Consecutive 100-degree days in San Antonio. We've already hit 11, that's today. The highest is 21. We're easily going to hit 12, that'll be tomorrow. We're easily going to hit 14, probably going to hit 15. So I think we're going to come close to it. We could definitely use a break and use some rain. Don't have much insight, unfortunately. Michelle wants some rain. Wait, is that what you want? I assume you want some rain. Or you're laughing at the word rain. All right. I love it. I just told a few people that I was doing Facebook Live, and they keep texting me. I'm busy. The current temperatures, 104 for Pearsall and Cotulla, 100 for Del Rio, 93 in Kerrville, 91 Rock Springs, George West and Beeville, 87 and 85 respectively. But when you factor in the humidity, the dew point, quite a bit higher. 95 for George West and Beeville, 106 Pearsall, Cotulla, San Antonio. It feels like the actual air temperature of 97. 96 in Seguin, Gonzales at 100. 89 is what it feels like in Rock Springs, and 93 in Fredericksburg. And hello to everyone who just joined recently. Satellite and radar, nothing to talk about. High pressures here. Underneath the air sinks, the air dries out. You don't get much in the way of clouds. Without clouds, you don't get rain. And there's just nothing there. Zoom out a little bit, and you can see there's nothing across most of Texas, maybe a shower in the panhandle. But thanks to the area of high pressure, it's keeping everything to the west, the north, and to the east. And to the south too, really. So it's all around us. This big dome is just keeping everything away. So we need that to break down. I know you're watching and driving, and you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. Is it all right to Facebook and drive? To watch something and drive? Maybe listen? I don't know. Listening, I think, is fine. We'll go with that. Craig Davis, it's the summer all across the world. I know, it is hot everywhere. Oceans are hotter than record-breaking ocean temperatures. It's hotter over in Europe, most of the South. And yeah, part of it's climate change. I mean, it's definitely climate change. How much is human induced? It's so hard to say. I get in so many arguments with people online about that. All right, here's your futurecast. Here we are tonight at 11 p.m., still pretty warm. Temperatures in the 80s and low 90s, close to the midnight hour. Heading through tomorrow morning, interesting stop points here I have. 10 a.m. tomorrow, temperatures already well into the 80s. We're going to start out in the 70s, upper 70s to around 80. Skies will be mostly clear in the morning. A little more muggy than it is now, but not too bad, which is good. We want the muggies to stay away. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll keep the hot temperatures around. By 8 o'clock, we'll still be in the 90s, but highs tomorrow, again, well surpassing 100 degrees. So that'll be the 12th consecutive day at or above 100 in San Antonio. Lots of 100s and 90s for the most of the rest of us by 8 o'clock. And then here's Thursday. More of the same. We'll start out Thursday morning, mostly clear to partly cloudy. You saw a few more clouds there on the future cloudcast, we'll call it. And that's a sign that moisture is building, and we're going to have a little more humidity. So I'm not thinking much in the way of cloud cover Thursday morning, but humidity, I think, is going to be creeping up there. And then as we head into Thursday afternoon, it's more of the same. High temperatures in the lower 100s and middle 100s as well. So plenty of heat to go around, and the rain chances not until the weekend, and unfortunately, they're not going to be all that great. You got plans for the weekend? Alex Benitez, how's the weather for tonight? Well, you just got in your car about 15 minutes ago, so you should know it's hot and dry. But that's about it. Hot and dry outside, even at this time of night when it's dark. I never thought I'd be somewhere where it's 97 at 9 o'clock and say it's not that bad out. All right, warm again tonight. Mostly clear skies, 77 the overnight low, winds south at 5 to 10. Sunrise tomorrow, a minute later than this morning at 6:46, as we continue marching away from the beginning of summer. Here's tomorrow's forecast. We'll start out, I'm going to say mostly clear in the morning. A few clouds maybe. That's about it. In the 70s, sunny skies tomorrow by noon, 96, and yes, very hot again tomorrow, 104. So about a degree or so shy of today, and not too humid. That's good. All right, here is that 7-day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, pretty much the same thing every day. A little more humidity, though, I'm thinking each day. But the highs will be 104 each day, overnight lows in the upper 70s. And then we go into the weekend, and we add a little more moisture and drop the temperatures just a little. Saturday, a high of 102 with a 20% chance of rain. And then on Sunday, a 10% chance of rain, low of 78, a high of 102. And Monday, take the rain out. Still pretty hot, though, 102 for a high, 101 for a high on Tuesday. I'm hoping it gets down to 101. It's kind of crazy to say, hoping it gets down to 101. David was wondering why a Frisbee appears larger the closer it gets. Then it hit him. You got to watch out for those Frisbees. What about what are they called? Lawn darts? Mr. Petrini? Lawn darts, is that what they call? Or lawn jarts? Jarts, yeah. Is it jarts? Yeah. Whatever it is, yeah. Yeah, David was, he had a joke about a Frisbee. I would watch out for those lawn darts or lawn jarts. That you don't want to hit you. I was always terrified of those as a kid. Anyway, okay, so that's your forecast right there. Lots of hot stuff. Slight chance of rain for the weekend. Tonight, of course, at 10 o'clock, ECS and Henry will have your news. Nate will have your sports. I'll have more on your weather. And we'll probably have some fun videos to go along with that. Maybe these horned frogs that were born at the zoo. Cute little frogs. All right. So hopefully we see you then. I know. Why is it so freaking hot every day? I know. We're stuck in this pattern, William, and we just can't break it. Well, we don't have the control, obviously. But we're just stuck in this pattern where this ridge of high pressure doesn't want to budge. The entire, pretty much southern U.S. is just looking brutal. And it's mid-July, too. So it's just bad timing. Yeah, 20%, Christine. That's all we can do. Was hoping for more. Oh, well. All right. Hopefully we'll see you at 10. If not, have a good night, guys. Stay cool.